but specifically Brad Pitt and Meet Joe Black. Because this is where, again, I witnessed another softcore porn moment. It was just, they were like touching each other real sensually, and it was just, I think you could see his butt. All right, we are back with this week's episode of our YouTube channel.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. We're always constantly trying to figure out what we're going to do each week. This week, I heard a group of gay guys talking about what made them realize they were gay, or their gay awakening, or like small things throughout their, adolescence that might have triggered like, oh, hey, I'm attracted to men. They kept mentioning celebrities and shows and movies. I figured we could talk about the celebrities or actors or singers
That made me realize I was gay as I was watching them.
who pushed you your gay awakening. So
I definitely have some celebrities that I remember watching when I was still in the closet and just having little secret crushes.
I always looked at guys and like, oh, he's attractive, but then was like, oh, I'm allowed to think guys are attractive, but still like women. And it was just this whole like back and forth that I've had.
I'll say I would look at women and I'd be like, oh, they're beautiful, but I am not sexually attracted to them. And then I would look at these guys who I'm being told I'm not supposed to be attracted to, and I'd be like, oh. The first guy I wanted to mention is Josh Hutcherson.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of you might know him from the Hunger Games, but I remember seeing him like way back in some of his earlier movies. I remember I was like 11 when I first saw him, and I just thought he was really cute.
Well, he was just in that show we watched.
Future Man.
Future Man.
Yeah. He's definitely
Not as hot.
not as hot as I thought he might
Still
grow up
cute.
to be. I think he was really cute when he was like, at the time I was also a teenager. So like when he was like 16 and I was like around that age too, like I remember thinking he was really attractive.
One of the first people that I kind of was like, whoa, was Tom Cruise and Jerry Maguire, that like sex scene at the beginning.
I think my mom was into that scene.
Yeah, it was a good movie, but I remember like in secret, like going back and just watching that scene over and over again. I mean, that was just hot. That was one of the first times I witnessed like sexual interaction between people. So good job, Mom. So
What do you think of Tom Cruise now?
I do not like him.
The next one's a little random. I don't even know if you'd consider him a D-list celebrity. He was on a couple Disney Channel movies, so his name's Ryan Meerman. He was in the Luck of the Irish.
Luck of the Irish. I love the Luck of the Irish.
I just remember thinking he was really cute. He also was in that House movie.
Smart House.
Smart House. Yeah, he was in those two.
Love Disney original movies. So
Yeah.
good. One of my next ones is Brad Pitt, which is, cliche one to say. But specifically Brad Pitt and Meet Joe Black. Because this is where, again, I witnessed another softcore porn moment. It was just, they were like touching each other real sensually, and it was just, I think you could see his butt,
Oh wait, I do remember that. That's where
yeah.
he dies at the beginning, right? They like meet and they connect, and then he walks out and he gets hit by a bus.
And like the devil takes over his body.
Yeah.
Really, really weird movie. But again, I went back and watched that like 10-second clip over and over again. So
I think my Brad Pitt moment was when he was in Troy.
Is that one of your top 5?
Not a top 5, but it just goes mentioning like that's when I remember I thought Brad Pitt was hot. He peaked for me. Another one for me was Ryan Reynolds. And I mean Ryan Reynolds I think is still hot, but just some of his earlier movies in the earlier 2000s, especially like Just Friends, I don't know, he's so funny, and then he's just hot. And I just remember after I watched that movie, I remember looking him up on the computer and finding a lot of shirtless photos of him, looking very beefy.
My next one is Jonathan Taylor Thomas, who was the youngest sibling on Home Improvement. He was, a teen heartbreaker, the teen magazines. He was in a lot of like Disney movies, like Jingle All the Way. That wasn't more like a Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise, like steamy, like I Want You. That was like, oh, he's adorable.
Yeah.
I wish I was that adorable kind of
You are.
situation.
All right, so the next one for me is from a show called Desperate Housewives. It was the gay son of the redheaded wife. I can't remember her name. Son comes out as gay. I'm pretty sure he comes out in season 1.
Did you think he was hot, or were you like relating to him?
It was both. I actually did think he was hot the first few seasons. Mostly when he got a buzz cut, not when he had the long hair.
Yeah.
But one, because he came out, and it was like 2004, 2005, and it was like, I came out in 2007. So, but I did think he was hot for a few seasons, and then he just became a little bitch. He was just like an awful character.
He embraced this gay.
Yeah.
My fourth person is Jesse Metcalf, who played the pool boy on Desperate Housewives for Eva Longoria's character.
Yeah, he was gorgeous.
And he was hot as fuck, and, you know, damn, that got me going. But, you know, I had the opportunity one time at a Barry's boot camp class where he ran right next to me, and I was underwhelmed. I just wasn't as I mean, you're all dolled up for a TV show.
Yeah.
But he lost his like luster, or was that the word?
Yeah.
Shimmer. I don't know.
He was gorgeous on that show.
Yeah.
He was absolutely gorgeous. And then in John Tucker Must Die.
Yeah. Oh, I bought that movie right away.
Yeah.
I didn't even, it was just okay, but I
Yeah.
watched it a million times. So.
All right, the last one for me is from the movie. I just say the cheerleaders from Bring It On. I just remember
All of them?
all the guys.
Oh, that's like a top 10.
Well, the main one I remember is his name was Nathan West. He was the dark-haired brunette.
Okay.
But then also the light-haired one was also bisexual in the movie, so I just remember being attracted to him as well. And I was really obsessed with that movie because I just love gymnastics and stuff and tumbling. So it had all of that, and then it just had hot cheerleader guys. So I just remember watching them and being like, oh,
it's just a great movie too.
I want to be gay.
Okay, so my last one, and probably the best one, is Tom Welling, who played Clark Kent, young Superman in the show Smallville, which ran for 10 seasons. Like, that guy is just pretty. I even looked at him lately, and he's like older, obviously, but still just an attractive older man.
I remember we looked at his Instagram recently, and he's not bad looking nowadays too.
Just like,
he was like,
and I mean, it's young Superman. Like they had him shirtless every week.
Yeah,
like, it's like, what are you doing to me? I read they might try to be making like a Smallville, you know, kind of comeback. So I don't know how that would work.
Not with him.
No, he would be, but they have his son. Superman's son is Jonathan Kent, who is a bisexual character now in DC Comics. I remember my sister-in-law ran up and was like, like the "Somebody Save Me," that song was like the beginning of the show.
Theme song.
And my sister-in-law ran up and she's like, if I have to hear this one more time, I'm breaking all your DVDs. And those DVDs were like this thick, and I had 10 of them, so it's like a whole bookshelf. I mean, is there any other, you know, honorable mentions? I don't know. I mean, I think Ryan Reynolds is definitely up there for me.
Oh, you know what? I do remember, actually, on a little honorable mention would be Chris Evans, because he was in Fantastic Four.
Oh, yeah.
And that was before I was out.
Yes,
and I remember just his whole attitude was hot. Like, that he was just, didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Kind of douchebag. And I just remember thinking he was really hot.
If you guys have any more ideas for us, comment below.
Yeah, we'll just keep bringing out a new topic every week.
Yeah.
Even if it's something you haven't asked for.
Yeah.
We're going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Till next week.
Till next week, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.